everybody. Welcome to Just Upright. My name is Doc Jean Ruder. I'm Doctor of Physical Therapy, and I'm your foreign educated physical therapist guide to U.S. application. So, as you all know, the mission of the YouTube channel is to serve foreign educated physical therapists, but also we have a mission to inspire, to educate, and to empower. Okay, so I'm bringing you today, guys, my colleagues from Smart Success Healthcare Business Group, and they are promoting their business here. This is a way for you to be inspired that when you come here to the US, there is a life or there's a business beside the clinic that you are a full-time physical therapist, okay? So I have a very, very special guest. Her name is Sarah, and she's super awesome. And you will learn a lot from her, and she will introduce herself. I'll let her introduce herself. Hi, Sarah. Welcome to Just Upright channel.
Hi, Jane. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here and to be a part of what you're doing. I think it's so wonderful. I've had people in my family, my relatives, come to America from the Philippines to work, and it's quite a process. There's a lot of steps to it, and it can be easy to be discouraged if you don't have a dream or a specific goal or examples to use as a way of inspiration. So I love what you guys are doing here. But anyways, I'm Dr. Sarah Leong-Lopes. I am also a doctor of physical therapy. So that is one thing that Jing and I get really excited about, is the physical therapy side of healthcare and of wellness. I work mostly with people who are pickleball athletes. That's kind of the niche that I've been going after because pickleball has been getting so big lately, and I enjoy playing pickleball, so might as well join something that I'm already doing with a group of people that really could use some extra guidance and extra help.
Okay, awesome. So as you heard, Sarah has relatives from the Philippines because she's half Filipina and half Chinese.
Yes.
And what do they call you?
They call me a Filipina.
Filipina. I've never heard of that. That is so awesome. Okay, so so Sarah is half Filipina. That's why she is awesome. I'm so biased. Anyway, so Sarah, so you said pickleball, that is your niche. And we don't usually hear physical therapists aside from like what I do, like, in skilled nursing facility or outpatient or home health, hospital, What led you to your passion to practice physical therapy within the pickleball world?
Yeah, I love this question. This is my origin story, basically. So I started actually when I graduated from physical therapy school. I was initially working in pediatrics, outpatient pediatrics, working with kids. I did enjoy that, but I missed working with adults. So my second job was working in an adult outpatient orthopedic setting where I was seeing people who had chronic pains or who had new injuries. And as I was working with these individuals, I realized a lot of them, some of their goals, some of the things that they wanted to get back to was to play pickleball. And that was a really great way for me to build rapport with these individuals because I also play pickleball. So we would talk and gush and sing the praises of how much fun we have with pickleball while trying to get them back to playing pickleball. And as I was working with them, I was realizing how much more joy I felt with those patients because there was a shared interest and it was a world that I understood better than just kind of any other person coming in just wanting to get out of pain. These people had a goal to get back to a sport that they loved, which I resonated with very deeply. And especially going to play pickleball too, there's a lot of people on the pickleball courts who had knee braces or elbow braces or they were using some sort of accommodation for back or ankle and foot injuries or pains. And so I would be on the courts with all these individuals, and since I'm there, I would offer any sort of insight I could on the pickleball courts, and they were excited that there was a physical therapist around, and I was excited that they were getting answers that they'd all otherwise have to wait to hear about from their primary care physician or other provider, or even wait longer in order to get an evaluation with a physical therapist in a clinic. And so kind of that combination of, oh, I really love talking with my pickleball patients currently, I also really love talking with these pickleball peers that I have on the courts. Is there a way that I can just do this? And especially because my parents are also very avid pickleball players, it's kind of a family enjoyment. My parents and my sisters getting into it. So it was kind of a nice way to continue meeting more pickleball athletes and answering more of their questions, and getting further and further into the world of pickleball. So after I kind of realized, oh, this is really what I want to do, and I didn't really want to work just inside an office clinic anymore. I wanted to work with them on the pickleball courts. That's what led me to leave that orthopedic job in the clinic to do what I'm doing now in my niche with pickleball athletes.
Okay, so that is awesome. Her parents are, her mom is the Filipina, and her parents are players also. And I think your mom is doing so great with pickleball, playing, because she won a championship or something.
Yes, in 2019, she placed in the gold medal match for her division, for her bracket, at nationals, which is very exciting. And then a couple of years later, she got silver. And she and my dad also compete in mixed doubles together, as well as like women's doubles and men's doubles. So they're always playing, and they also teach. They both instruct and coach other people that are interested in pickleball to learn how to play, which is really fun. It's very like lifestyle for them now, as it is now becoming lifestyle for me too.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you decided to make this like a business, outside the clinic. So you said you left your job and you build a business. And what is your business?
Yes, so my business is called Phase Physical Therapy and Wellness. I chose the word phase because I wanted it to be something that acknowledges and honors that we are entering and encountering and exiting different phases in our life. Things are always changing. So you need to be able to keep up your health and wellness to be able to move through each of those phases. And within Phase Physical Therapy and Wellness, I am serving the pickleball athlete population and demographic.
Awesome. So, for example, someone's watching and injured from pickleball. How can they get in touch with you?
Yeah. So I am on Facebook, I am on Instagram, and I am on YouTube under Phase PT and Wellness. So the physical therapy is shortened to just PT, Phase, PHASE, PT and Wellness. And you can find me on all of those platforms. You can also email me at phasept@gmail.com if you want to kind of get in touch directly with me. And those are kind of the main areas where I will post information and content and share that information. I also have a Facebook group specifically for pickleball injury prevention and recovery. So if you type that in, you should be able to find my Facebook group. And if you just want to find an easy way to access all of them at the same time, go to connectwithphase.com. It's a little link tree where it has links to send you to each, my Instagram, my Facebook group, and get in touch with me that way.
Okay. So we're going to put all that information at the description section of this video so that you don't need to remember everything, or, if you forget, write everything down. So you can copy and paste it for your record. Okay. So you can get in touch with Sarah. Okay. So Sarah, with this, of course, this is not a regular job as a physical therapist, and building a business. It's not walk in the park, we all know that, and we have like stock on stock, and like what you said, phases of life and phases in pickleball. So with you, what is the greatest challenge so far with your business that you encounter, and how did you overcome that challenge?
Great question. Right now, my biggest challenge is learning how to take everything that I've been doing with people in person and making it available online. I'm so used to talking face to face, one on one, like we are right now on, Zoom or via telehealth or whatever, or talking to someone in person in the clinic or on the pickleball courts, that I'm having to now learn, okay, well, there's a lot of extra steps in order to get something posted online and to share it out to the world so that more people can have access to it. So that's a very steep learning curve for me to, learn how to put all of the videos together and get all the links that I need and understand, how to post it to these different platforms, social media platforms, and to keep in touch with these people, because I send a lot of emails in a given day, because that's where most of the opportunities I have to contact people are, more, and on top of what I'm trying to do with people in person. So my biggest challenge right now is trying to reach that broader audience so I can serve more people at once, as opposed to, oh, I have this amount of time with this one person in person. Now I'm trying to, learn how to exponentially grow that and compound that. That's been a learning curve.
Yeah, so instead of like the one-on-one, we are trying to do one-to-many, serving many people. That's what we're learning from our coach GT.
Yes.
Okay, so I know that you will do great, because you have such passion. You just like a light bulb. Pickleball, and every time I see the pickleball gym where I worked one time, and I was like, oh, Sarah, I can't remember Sarah. So for example, some of the foreign educated physical therapists, they are here already in the US. They've been working, they're no longer under contract with any agency. They are on their own. What can you tell them about if they're thinking about doing business or, pursuing the niche like you did? What will be your message to them, or in order for them to go for it?
Yes, this is another great question. One of the key things that helped me, so I've only been out of PT school for about 2 years. And so jumping into trying to start my own business and run a business where I still feel like I've just entered this new professional world, that can be intimidating, but I'm doing it. It's possible. So I imagine there's some similarities when you are coming to America, learning about everything and, trying to get used to how to practice here. That kind of parallels me in trying to learn how to practice out of school. But I want to encourage you, you've already been equipped with so much good information from your schooling, from all of the lessons and trials that it's taken you to get where you are here in America and here practicing, that people just want to have their questions answered. And if you're available to answer those questions with you, the niche will come pretty quickly. You'll kind of notice the questions that people are asking you more, or you'll notice the people that you tend to be more interested in answering their questions. And from that, that can help show you where your passion is and where your skills are. And then at that point, you're just answering a lot of similar questions that it becomes second nature, like another language that you can speak fluently. And that in and of itself can take away a lot of the intimidation of, oh, but I'm so new. In reality, you know a lot, and the more questions that you answer for other people outside of, the people you see in your clinic or wherever you're practicing, the more confidence and reassurance you will have that, oh, yeah, I actually can help people. And these people who want to be helped are going to be helped, and they'll find immense value in you. just because you're accessible to them in ways that would have otherwise taken a lot of time.
Awesome. So, it's very inspiring because Sarah is like 2 years out from college and she is pursuing this, and she said it's intimidating. And for the most part, it is, but I commend her because she won't wait 20 years before jumping into something and doing something that she really likes, and unfortunately, being in a healthcare, not just a physical therapist, we are subject to burnout. There are a lot of expectations, for productivity and whatnot. I think part of the shortage of physical therapists in the U.S. is because a lot of physical therapists is like us, trying to find our way into the having our own gig, side hustle or business, and doing it the way that we want to do it, and finding our own niche. One thing that I would like to add, just like Sarah said, finding the niche is a journey. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay, so don't get us wrong. It is not like one time. You're just gonna wake up. It might be there, but it may take a lot of conversation, experience, talking to people, trying to find a sense of your purpose on what are you passionate about. Not everybody's going to pickleball. Not everybody's going to help a foreign educated physical therapist. So you have your own calling, and as you practice here in the U.S. as a foreign educated physical therapist, this is a good note to take right now. That as you practice, try to discern what makes you happy or fulfilled in your profession. What people are asking you about that you can easily answer. And I remember, Sarah, I don't know if you remember, GT said that you are in the right field or niche if you can finish the sentence of someone's question, and you're a person asking the question. So as a physical therapist, we encounter that with patients, right? That they are asking question and we can finish their question if they're trying to find words, and we can finish it up. So it's the same for the niche.
Can I add one more thing
sure.
to that too? Yeah, like Jing was saying, having a lot of conversations, being able to finish the questions of your patients is really important. And I just want to emphasize again what Jing was saying. You have to have a lot of conversations. I am constantly meeting new people, constantly talking to people that I've already known. And in that, it helps me to filter out and fine tune what it is that actually interests me, actually helps me feel fulfilled, and are things that I can easily do. And from all those conversations, it gives me, and I would hope it would give you, an opportunity to really network and partner and collaborate with other people, like what Jing is doing with this YouTube interview series. She's connecting people and showing that we all have similar desires to serve these people, but we also want to make sure that we are well equipped for it. So the more people that we talk to that are seeking out the same thing, the more we can really rally with each other and lift one another up to be able to accomplish these things. So have lots of conversations and reach out to people who are ahead of you and are also in the same stage as you, and also help to encourage bringing people that are maybe not quite where you are yet, because it's just going to help keeping all of us moving forward to actually do what we want to do. And I think that is what's going to help keep us from getting burnt out, because we're actually enjoying what we do.
That is so beautifully said. I love that. I love that you said that you collaborate with people ahead of you and on the same level as you are, but also help the other people who are not yet there where you are. I love that, because that is just like a mass movement, So you are aspiring for something bigger and better, but you're not stagnant, because you're moving forward and you're helping the ones on the same level as you to move forward. As at the same time, you're seeing your purpose to mentor or inspire the ones that are not yet there. where you are right now. So I love it. That like it's a ripple effect. It's a mass flow, but of moving forward. It's not about it's not about competition. So Sarah, thank you so much. This is very inspiring. Any last words to our viewers?
Yeah. If you are watching this, please drop a comment and praise Jing and thank Jing for all of the things that she's doing. This is such an amazing way that she is connecting everybody together. She's such a light in our business program too, cheering us on and holding us accountable when there are things that we need to get done. And she is very transparent. So I just want to encourage you guys to binge all of Jing's stuff and watch all of her stuff. She has so much value to share. Please check out more of her stuff and collaborate with her too if you can, because she's definitely going to be one of those people that will help carry you to the next phase.
Thank you, Sarah. That is so awesome. So if you want to connect with Sarah, we're going to post her all her information down at the description section below. May it be how she started her business, or if you are interested because you have injury, pickleball, or someone who has injury. Sarah, can you cross like state? I know you are in California. So
yes.
How do you do the consultation?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have on that link tree, if you go to connectwithphase.com, there's going to be a little button that you can click to schedule a call with me. I have a 30-minute consultation that I'll just talk with you, see what your goals are. And I have certain days that I'm open to doing them. But if you have a specific time that isn't available on that calendar, feel free to email me at Phase PT and Wellness, and I'm happy to try to find a time that works for you, whether that's for pickleball or for business-related questions. If you want to be able to talk with me in real time and do more than just email or DM back and forth, that's a great way to get a hold of me, and we can get in touch that way. I'm happy to help accommodate in any way that I can.
Yeah, she is very helpful. She is like spearheading our brainstorming, and very organized, and just right down into it of whatever needs to be done. And also, if you are from the Philippines, because I know, Sarah, you had an interview with the Philippines.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The global, I will also send you this link, Jing, so you can link it in the description below. But if you look up Global Pickleball Without Borders, it's a Philippines-based pickleball group. I believe it's based out of Cebu. And they have interviews with other, pros, with other, healthcare professionals like me to, bring pickleball to the Philippines and to make sure that everybody's getting a good idea on how to stay safe and how to develop your skills. They actually have some exciting tournaments coming up next year in July of 2023. So go follow their Facebook page too, because they've got a lot of great information on there if you're interested in getting into pickleball, or you want to be, more involved and learn more about what I'm doing here just on the Philippines side.
Okay, so so check out that Facebook link. And if you want to book Sarah for an interview, if you are in the Philippines or here in the US and you want to get in touch with her, partner with her in, pursuing this pickleball awareness and improving the safety of players, you can get in touch with Sarah. She has tons of information that she can share with you. She has consultation, and she is, she can easily be reached. So maybe booking with her will be faster than booking with your outpatient facility or hospital. Okay, so thank you so much, Sarah, for being here. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Jing, for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Get in touch with Sarah. She is awesome. I can vouch for that. If you have any question, clarification, suggestion, just drop a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video to any pickleball addict out there. No, addict is not the word, but
And
avid.
we know we're pretty addicted to it. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, avid players or avid fans of pickleball. Share this video to anyone you know who will benefit from it. Until the next video, guys, thank you so much for watching and stay blessed. Bye, Sarah.
Bye.